Hi guys, and welcome to my channel BitGlenn. My name's Glenn and I like to share with you what I learn in the world of cryptocurrency as I go through it. So in my last video for the crypto.com review, someone actually commented in the last video with a strategy of how you can earn up to a potential 24% APR on your crypto.com. Sound too good to be true? Well, I thought I'd do this video, see if those bold claims can actually be achieved. So let's check it out. So hey guys, before we get into today's video, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's been smashing the likes. My likes have gone from sort of 10 to about 50 per video, so I really appreciate that. It just shows that you guys are really liking this content. I've been sort of having to play about with some of the settings and the way that I record my videos to see what looks good and what doesn't, so I'd love your feedback. If you prefer the way that my videos looked the other day without the green screen, then let me know. If you prefer this green screen, let me know. Please comment down below how you would like to see this channel looking going forward. And also don't forget to smash that like button on this video, and also click subscribe if you're new to this channel. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. I've been regularly posting videos now for about 2.5–3 years, and we're finally hitting that 2,000 mark, which I know is a bit slower than some of the other crypto channels out there. I've seen people that have started posting videos 2 months ago and they're at like 7,000. I try and be as honest and transparent as I can be, and try and be as level-headed as I can be on this channel, which doesn't tend to resonate well with too many people. People want to see crypto trading, they want to see Bybit, they want to see scams and how you can gain money really quick. They don't want to see a level-headed approach. So the people that do watch this content, please smash that like button, because you're with me on that majority of people that actually like to hear a bit of common sense. So that's my take on it. So let's get right into the video. So as I said on my previous video review, the actual card, as you guys know, I've been using this card now for a few weeks. You know, I've been going around shopping about, getting the 10% cashback rewards or the 2% depending on where you go, and I've been accumulating. So something people may not realize, there's actually two tokens with these. There's CRO token and there's MCO token. Let's just have a quick look on CoinMarketCap what these two are. So you've got the crypto.com coin that is currently at 8.5 cents, and then you also have the MCO, which is the 50 MCO that you need to stake to get one of these metal cards. And you can see here that's currently $5.48. I just wanted to get that out there straight off the bat so people don't get confused with what I'm talking about earning interest on and what you're depositing and staking. So the MCO tokens are to do with the card. If you want to stake some, that's MCO. If you earn rewards, it's in MCO. If you earn cashback rewards, it's in MCO. If you get referral links for the cards, it's in MCO. Anything you do with this card relates to MCO token. The CRO token, on the other hand, is anything to do with their exchange website. So they have two operations running here: the exchange, so think of say Binance, then they have the card, which is this card here. Two separate entities, obviously under one umbrella, and you can transfer balances from wallet to wallet. On my last video, obviously I was just predominantly talking about the card, because you guys know that I'm not a huge fan of trading and marginal trading, anything like that. I'm not a trader at all, and I'm never going to pretend that I have the knowledge to do so. As we go down into the comments of this video, we had a very constructive comment from a viewer called Crazy Praying Mantis, bit of a mouthful. He said, great video, and you haven't even dived into the strategy of staking on the exchange at 20%, sending your daily return back to your app and into your flexible stack, then adding the returns you get from your flexible stack every 7 days into your cashback into your flexible stack, until you've got enough to stake more on the exchange, which then gives you more of a daily return, and the cycle continues. Also, the strategy of participating in the syndicate and using that to increase your CRO. So I said to him, how'd you get the 20%? Because after I read that comment, I went on the app on my phone and I couldn't see any option for 20% APR. The highest on there, I think if you're staking 500 MCO, was something like 12% or something like that. And he said the crypto.com exchange. Now, I thought for some reason that they were sort of one entity. I thought the app was the credit card and the exchange built into one. Apparently not. So the exchange is completely separate, and this is my crypto.com exchange homepage. So you can see here that trading tier VIP 1, so I've traded a very small amount to get the CRO in the first place, and I've actually gone over, you can see here it says CRO staking. So CRO token, the 8 cent one, that's to do with anything on this exchange. So you won't really see anything on this website mention MCO, it's all CRO. So I hope we've got that clear. So he's saying here you can earn 20% APR on the CRO staked through crypto.com exchange. The staking period is 180 days, so that's 6 months. But this is really interesting. This is quite rare actually. The interest will be deposited into your account daily. So you earn interest every single day that you can just withdraw, send, spend, exchange, whatever you want. Now, obviously, I haven't got a huge amount of money to put into this because I've got my holdings currently of like Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I don't want to spend too much getting involved on this, but I was thinking, I wonder if this can actually work. And if it does work, then maybe I'll increase my position as the weeks go on. So if I go over to my balances, you can see here that I currently have 4,971 CRO, which equates to about £350, or you can see here $460, something like that. So let's go over to the stake and earn side of it. Now you've got all these options about what trading tier you want to be, and if you are a trader, if you're watching this and you think, well actually I want to use this exchange, what's this CRO token? It's a bit like the Binance coin, if you like, the BNB. The more you stake and own of the CRO token, the less fees you will pay for every trade that you make. So you get a discount off. So that's really cool. There's a utility for the token straight off the bat. So this is something that you can use, deploy, and take advantage of. Sweet. You guys know I love coins that you can actually use in the real world. So you can earn rebates, or we can earn interest. So that's the one that I'm interested in. We can stake CRO. But you'll see here that the minimum balance actually is 5,000 CRO. So if I try and put in here 4,971 CRO tokens, it says minimum deposit is 5,000. So I am going to actually use the exchange because I sent over some EOS because it was only about £25 worth, but I thought that'll take me over the 5,000, and I'm not a huge fan and supporter of EOS, so I thought I'll send it over and trade it. And actually I have to make a quick point. It was really awkward to send this EOS over. With Bitcoin, you just copy and paste the Bitcoin address. With this one, you have to copy and paste the address, but also you have to copy and paste the memo, which is like a 10-digit number. So there's 2 different things you have to make sure you get spot on. So yeah, it hasn't really increased my view on EOS, but I don't know what obviously half of this means. I'm not going to pretend to. Although I know it would make my YouTube channel grow really fast if I started pretending like I did. But we're going to sell our EOS and gain the CRO. So you can see today actually EOS is going down in price as opposed to CRO that's actually holding its price pretty well. So it's not the best time to do the trade, but it's only for a very small amount of money. So we've sent the money over. Let's see how long that takes to update on my balances. So there we go, instant. So you can see at the top here, let me just zoom in for you guys. You can see at the top here I now have 5,361 CRO, so I have above the minimum amount, got a very small balance of EOS left over. So now let's go over to stake and earn. We're going to stake 5361, review. So it says duration 180 days, staking period APR 20%. Confirm to stake. Okay, so we have just staked 5,361 CRO tokens at a 20% per annum. We're doing a 6-month stake. 20% of 5,361 is something like 1,000 CRO, but we're only staking for half that amount of time. So it actually works out as just really simple maths. You're going to be earning about 10%. Now I understand some people out there who maybe are not used to staking and per annums and APRs may have just got confused by what I've said. They may have thought, why is Glenn mentioning 20% and 10% and 6 months and a year and stuff like that? So it can be a little bit confusing, I appreciate, but this is the long maths of doing it. I've just told you the very simple way, but this is the long way. So we're going to be earning 20%, 0.20, which is 20%, which works out, if you staked all your them coins for 1 whole year, you would earn 1,072 CRO, which equates to about $86 or something like that. We're then going to divide that by 12 because there's 12 months in a year, 89, but we're not staking for 1 month, we're staking for 6 months. So we're going to times that by 6. That gets you 536.1 CRO tokens, or a very quick way, 10%. 10% of what you've initially staked. So that equates to about $46, $48, something like that, depending on the price of CRO on any given day. But that's on a stake of $480 worth of CRO tokens. This is huge, really big numbers. Now, you may think, okay, Glenn, you're really clever, well done, you deserve a pat on the back. I'm earning 10% cashback rewards on this card in MCO token on my app on my phone, which I'll show you here. And obviously I have been earning 10% cashback rewards. And I said in my video the other day that I think that this MCO card is one of the best credit or debit cards that you can currently get on the market. That is a bold statement from me. I'm normally quite level-headed down the middle. Obviously it's not one of the high street banks. You've got to say that they haven't been around for a huge amount of time, so we'll see how that plays out. But currently, as it stands right now, I have to state that this is one of the best cards you can get. So I'm earning 10% cashback rewards on this card, and if I'm not getting 10%, I'm getting 2%. Now that is all paid to me in MCO. So if I go to my crypto wallet, my MCO section, you can clearly see when I drag down that I'm getting cashback rewards like this in MCO token. I'm then, once I've got that MCO, I'm clicking up this top button here where it says sell MCO. I'm selling the MCO for CRO tokens, which is the coins that are related to the exchange website version of crypto.com. I'm then sending the CRO over to my exchange, which is in my wallet here, which you can see in British pounds is worth 380 British pounds. And there's the 535,361 that we've staked. I'm then accessing that through crypto.com, the main website, which is in my balances. You can see there, but you can see it says available because obviously we've just staked all those, and that's my staked amount, and that's the Bitcoin value of that. I'm then earning 20% for staking that. Now, to me, that is an awesome system. You're earning 20% back on your 10% cashback rewards and referral bonuses and stuff for all you guys that have been clicking on my link to sign up to the card. You can find that in the description down below. If you click that link and sign up to one of these cards, you get $50 of MCO completely free, but then so do I as well. So it's entirely up to you if you want to use that link or not, and you have to stake that for at least 6 months. So just bear that in mind when you're making your decision. In British pounds, that's about £220. In dollars, I think that's about $280. But again, you stake it for 6 months, and then after that, you can just withdraw it, cash it out. You can exchange it for fiat, exchange it for CRO, whatever you want to do with it. It's entirely up to you. So at that point, once you receive that stake back, this card has cost you absolutely nothing. If anything, you've probably gained money out of it. So that's sweet. What I've been doing with all my MCO. Now, you may think, Glenn, that's enough. You're getting greedy. You're earning 20% cash back, staking your cashback rewards. That's enough. But no, it doesn't stop there. There's more. But wait, there's more. You get the staking rewards every day. Every day it goes into your balances. So if I showed you another video tomorrow, my available balance should be higher than it is right now, because the amount of CRO that I've staked today will pay out in my rewards available for tomorrow. Now, what can we do with that? If you was to keep a balance of CRO in your wallet, you can actually do a thing called soft staking. Now, soft staking is where you're not committing to any time frame. You're not committing to 3 months, 6 months, year, anything like that. All you're doing is you're keeping that balance in the wallet. The exchange has this as like a collateral, I suppose, so that they can show their balance sheets, and for that you get rewards. Now, usually a lot of exchanges don't actually offer this to people as rewards. Maybe if you're a higher client, like you're putting a lot of money on there, but for these guys, as long as you've got 3,000 CRO, you can actually accumulate that. So you can actually do this with any crypto on this list. So if we have a look, if I was to put my Bitcoin in their wallet, I would actually get, as long as I put in a minimum of 0.02 Bitcoin, I would actually earn 0.75 per annum interest, if you like. Ethereum, 1%, Tether, 4%, USDC, 4%, Ripple, 1.5%, EOS, Atom, MCO, but interestingly enough, the highest APR for soft staking is CRO tokens. You have to have a minimum of 3,300, which off the top of my head is going to be something like $250, $280 if my maths is correct off the top of my head. So for about $280, if you keep that balance in your wallet, your CRO that you're accumulating each day is going to get added onto that pot. So you're then going to be earning 5% per annum on that balance as well. Now, obviously, it gets a bit silly. Once you accumulate more than 5,000, then you can do another 5,000 CRO stake for another 6 months. It's entirely up to you. Or you can just cash it out, exchange it for MCO, or you can send it to your wallet and you can transfer it into fiat money, which means then you can go and spend it in the shops and the 10% cashback rewards. Brilliant. Really brilliant system. This is the best. It's probably the best customer rewarding experience I've ever seen. Now, usually when things like this are too good to be true, they're normally a scam, or they have to at some point fold because they're giving away too much, or they rely on more people onboarding to actually pay for that spending. But if you look at each part of crypto.com's business model, the MCO rewards that you get on the card are made up by the lending service that they offer. So if you put £1,000 worth of Bitcoin on there and you want to borrow £500 against it, they charge you 12% per annum. So when they're giving you sort of 3 or 4% per annum on rewards, they're earning a lot more than what the customer's receiving. But a lot of platforms wouldn't reward the customers at all. So I think that's really awesome. The CRO tokens, it's in their best interest of people to stake lots of them, because then that drives the adoption and the price of the token up. Also, you can use the coins to trade, so then it's almost incentivizing you to go down the trading platform. Now, if you're not into trading like myself, really I'm just coming in and taking bits of the pie out that I want, but I'm not giving them sort of the money back, if you like. But some people will. Some people will go onto this platform and think, oh, do you know what? I've got £500 worth of cryptocurrency stored on this platform. I'll use that for trading. And a lot of people will probably lose it. So just bear that in mind. But if you're just coming on here, like I am, to earn the interest a year and not actually take part in any of the trading, it's a win-win. You're helping the platform's then rewarding you, you're then sending it back over to your card. So you can really utilize this to earn money back. It's actually one of the best interest platforms that I've seen. This seems like the cheapest, easiest, most rewarding platform in the cryptocurrency space at the moment. And I know that Coinbase have started to do staking rewards, and apparently they are going to be doing that in the future with maybe some other platforms as well, like Cardano. But crypto.com are couple of years ahead of where Coinbase I think are, so that's really awesome to see. One of the downsides to all of this is that you are trusting to leaving big chunks of cryptocurrencies sort of within the card and within the exchange, and you're trusting a third-party platform. So I've been really impressed with crypto.com, but who's to say they're going to get hacked? Someone within the organization doesn't try and commit a exit scam? What if the exchange goes down? What if the card loses its partnership with Visa? What if they lose their banking licenses like we saw in the UK? So you're trusting a lot of cryptocurrencies to be held by the card and also the exchange website, which in the past hasn't been that successful, apart from a few exceptions like Coinbase. Binance have done very well. So you have to hope that crypto.com are the real deal. If they continue to prove that, which every day that they're in existence and nothing does go wrong, that is strengthening their case, and that means their token is going to be seen as more valuable and more useful in the cryptocurrency space. So as long as none of those things happen, I expect really big things from crypto.com, and I am actually going to increase the amount of MCO and CRO tokens that I actually hold, and I'm going to be using that to do the staking that they offer to earn the rewards. I'm not going to take any of that out of my Bitcoin balance. My Bitcoin and Ethereum balances, if anything, I want to try and increase. So this will be only invest what you're willing to lose, small bits at a time, and I recommend that to every single person. Even with Bitcoin, I recommend that, and that's seen as the gold standard in the cryptocurrency space. But I think probably on a weekly basis I'm going to increase my holdings of CRO and MCO, plus I'm going to continue to use the card, which means that I'm going to be earning rewards in MCO, which I can then convert into CRO if I want to, like this strategy I've just shown you, and really try and maximize amount of CRO that I hold. Now, going on to another subject, I know I've talked a lot in this video already, so it's a lot of information to take in. But if we go over to their Syndicate program, so this is the Syndicate. This is the next one that's due to take place, which is in 7 days and 17 hours time. They have got about $500,000 worth of discounted Cardano that they can apply. So I think what happens is when the timer counts down to 0, that starts the subscription. You've got about 24 hours to take part in it. At that point, whatever the price of a Cardano is versus a CRO, that price is locked in on that day. And if you want to take part, you can say, yep, I want $1,000 worth of Cardano. Now, you have to have 10,000 CRO stake to take part in that. If you've only got 8,000, you don't qualify for that amount of discount. Now, when they were doing the Bitcoin one just recently, it meant that I had to have, I think it was 10 or 20,000 CRO staked. And at the time I was like, why would I put $5,000 worth of CRO staked on a platform to gain $4,500 worth of Bitcoin? Well, if you're just doing it for the straight up, I want to get the 50% off and then go, then yeah, it doesn't make sense, because you've got a stake in this CRO token which you may not believe in, you may not trust, you may not want to stake for 6 months. But if you're staking anyway, so let's just say you're doing it anyway, let's say that I eventually build up a stack of 10,000 CRO tokens, which, as you just saw, I just staked 5,361. So I'm halfway there. I can then take part in this up and coming Cardano sale, which means that I'm allowed $1,000 worth of discounted Cardano, which is awesome. If you want to accumulate Cardano, that's awesome, which equates to about 12,000 CRO. You have to purchase these in CRO token. But all I'm saying is that now you've got, as well as you're earning 20% cash back, you're then getting the soft staking for 5%. If you have enough CRO in there, you're going to be earning quite a decent chunk of interest, and you qualify for something that the normal person wouldn't qualify for. So another incentive, if you like. But this is what I'm more interested in. They're doing a Bitcoin anniversary special, 50% off. Now, in the last one that they did, which was only a few weeks ago because of the halvening, it was $1 million US dollar allocation. This one is $2 million. So they are going to be discounting Bitcoin at 50% up to the equivalent of $2 million worth. Now, it doesn't actually, I can't click on it to see what the staking requirements are and stuff like that. But if I have got 10, 15,000 CRO tokens deposited and staked, and I qualify for this, I am jumping in on this. So for anyone else out there, so that's good things to look forward to. That is coming up in 28 days time, so we'll look forward to, I'll do a video on that if I do obviously take part in it. I had a look at the last one and I've done a video about that. You can click on that and have a little watch. I go into more detail of how it works and what you need, what is required. It was this one here. Obviously, I'm getting into a position where I already have CRO staked. I'm staking for the 20% per annum. I'm not doing it for the syndicate. So if I get to this Bitcoin event in 28 days time and I qualify for 50% off Bitcoin because I already have CRO staked, yeah, I'm taking part. If I can get Bitcoin at 50% off. Now, I'm hoping in 1 month's time Bitcoin isn't at a huge amount of price, otherwise I would have just been better off buying it today. But yeah, if it has a massive bull run and it's $20,000 in a month's time, I'll be like, oh, I wish I'd bought it on more earlier. But hey ho, that's just something to be wary of that's coming up in the future. So just another benefit of staking CRO token. Now, I'm not trying to shield you this. I don't get anything for you guys buying CRO or staking CRO. This is just something that one of you guys in the YouTube comment section commented to me. I've then looked into it and here we are with this video today. And hopefully that's helped many more of you earn some interest with CRO. There is a link to the MCO card if you want to take part. You have to stake 50 MCO, which costs about £220 or about $280, I believe, worth of MCO for 6 months. So bear that in mind. But then you do qualify for the metal card with the cashback rewards, the Spotify, and you get a metal card, which is quite nice. So click that link down below. If you do follow that link, you get $50 worth of MCO for free when you sign up to it. So even though you're putting in $280 worth, you're getting $50 worth back straight away. But just as a disclaimer, I also receive $50 as well in my account, but it's entirely up to you. If you just search for crypto.com and you just sign up to it through their website and you don't follow anyone's referral link, you don't get any $50 for free. So it's worth clicking on. It's in your interest. It's in my interest. That's my angle there. But that's my take from the CRO staking on the exchange website. What do you guys think? Can this platform be trusted? Is it a good platform? Do you like the exchange? Are you liking the cards? I know many of you have commented in my previous video saying, I'm waiting for my card, I've just signed up for my card. Have you started receiving the cards? Are there any other tricks of the trade that I'm missing? Please comment down below, because you may be helping loads of other people if I do a video about it in the future. That's it from me, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button, click subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I'll see you on the next video from Bitcoin. Bye, guys.